live now. Right, look at that. You just do little dance moves. All right. So we all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Last time on the Grim Alliance.
That's on Dragon Ball Z. You gotta do it like that. You gotta do that voice.
Last time on Grim Alliance.
Last time on the Grim Alliance.
Our party members.
Kuja's still dead. He's dead to the world. Does
In
not
stasis.
long exist.
He's dead to me.
That's real.
You guys, the party was crossing the Dark Forest to now go to the Crystal Wastes. You guys were by about halfway through the actual forest that acts as a natural border between the two places. And if you can believe it, I still have not drawn said map because I just found my pencil 5 minutes before I started D&D. So next week, because now I have the pencil. But
Did you lose that pencil like 3 weeks ago?
Oh, that
Yep.
pencil rolled a really good stealth check.
It did, dude.
Just draw a
No.
freehand, you know. stick
No,
figures.
his daughter
That-
had a
that pen- that
concealed
pencil
check that was
multi-classed in the
just
road.
like beyond belief because she concealed
dude,
that
yeah.
bitch.
Stealth, yeah. She's the one who rolled the sleight of hand, dude.
Or the dog,
Ye-
we don't know.
yeah, right. Who knows anymore?
Oh, maybe that's what the dog was doing, hiding the pen.
Either way, we now have a new member, Mr. Vasca, who's rescued in our last attempts to cross the forest after you guys slayed said Spider Queen, or was it Drider? That's what it is. Drider. Either way, now we start right after we have freshly introduced our new friend and begin to continue our travels. I believe we went through a long rest, right? Or that's what we were about to do.
Yeah, after we
Yeah,
fought
sure.
that bitch, yeah.
Yep. So, players commence.
Well, I'm not gonna roll a perception because last time I rolled a 1 and we had to fight.
I
crazy
think we
ladies.
so we did our long rest at night, right?
Yeah, I'd say you guys go ahead and roll. You guys already did the long rest. We can just start from a fresh day.
And then we just start going.
Okay.
Yep. So he'll start hitting that road. So somebody go ahead and roll the for this day of travel.
Do it.
I'll do it.
Do
Okay.
it.
I'll roll perception in a minute.
Oh, that's so weird. You rolled the same thing I did.
Word.
But
The
like
dice are
a
trying to
while
tell
ago.
a story.
Now I want you both to roll another 20-sided die.
Oh no, it's with disadvantage.
Well,
though.
my roll was from like earlier. It was like just
Oh,
warm up the
okay.
die.
Either way, it's fine. Okay. And then I need you to roll a d6.
Right in the middle of all of it, just straight middle die. Entire
Just-
time.
yeah.
You're just a
Just right in the
run-of-the-middle
middle.
dude.
Mediocre. It's cool.
Not good.
Uh,
not terrible.
Mediocre is fine. So you guys end up going through the rest of the path pretty unmolested. Seems pretty fine. You guys end up right into Clark.
You guys have fun.
All right, bye, John.
You end up having a pretty easy way of the rest of the wood. Now, this means that we are now entering the beginning of the Crystal Wastes. So let's go ahead and start doing the long rest schedule. You guys are starting to make camp. Pinky or somebody roll a survival.
Oh, nat 20, no big deal.
Okay. and then
Oh yeah.
That's reasonable. Yeah.
It's
A reasonable
Oh,
nat 20 response. That should be like a
Oh, yeah.
default.
Dude.
When you roll one, it should just automatically play that.
Soundboards are great.
Jeez.
DD will never be the same again. Either way, you guys assume are doing the usual, rotating right 4 hours on, 4 hours off.
Yeah.
The elves are, and then
Mhm.
Rob just doesn't sleep. So
I don't really sleep. I just kind of chill in the corner. My glowing red eyes kind of light up as I go into stasis.
all right. So we need
Go
to
ahead.
roll a perception.
Okay.
Let me do it. Came in real hot. It's not very much.
And then I roll the second one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Pretty good roll.
That's a 17 on the die. Damn, son. Where'd you find
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Did that right before.
Oh, amazing.
That's
Rate,
good.
rate my damn son. Where'd you find this?
Dude, that's like my favorite one.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Absolutely.
Right. Don't mind me, just setting up our new map.
Don't mind me, just cutting pizza. Need to cook this bitch for longer.
For some reason, when you said going to get pizza, I thought you meant like in your car.
No. Nope. I
thought I may have got
literally exiting
delivered
my
and you were
room.
waiting to get it from the delivery driver.
I kind of left it as a mystery because I figured
Fair enough.
it was like open to interpretation. And it's like, no, the most disappointing type of pizza you could get
So what is it, just pepperoni?
It's not from farm to fork. It's from freezer to oven, and that is what it is.
Ah, hey,
See,
you know,
I
this is what it is.
had a barbecue pork belly pizza today, so
That
Nice.
sounds amazing, dude.
Yeah. Was yours from the freezer too?
oh hell no, it was not.
Yep.
It was like $20-something.
Yeah. Yeah, mine was like 6. But
And I had it
Humble
delivered, didn't
flex.
have to worry about it.
yeah. No, I gotta
least-
fuss over this pizza.
At least when you cook in the oven, you get to eat it hot. That's the only thing I don't like about delivery is sometimes it's like not even hot when you get to eat it.
What's up with the
That's
grid on
true.
here?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, look at that.
I was like,
Crystal
yeah, we're
Waste.
gonna play on this map. Yeah.
No, it's just where we're sitting. So, immediately as you guys begin to leave a pretty average forest, on your day of travel, you start to notice these purple those of you who fought
Hold up, real
said
quick. Notice what? Because you cut out.
said notice that when you fought the drow, I remember that purple armor that they were wearing. You
Yep.
start to notice and get the same sense of that. You know, they have the crystal armor pieces, and you can kind of see those growing in the wild here.
I'd like
Now,
to collect some.
okay, go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me.
You want me to do it?
No, I was gonna collect it, so I better do it.
All right.
Oh.
Is what it is.
And here he comes turning around to attack us. Season.
Yeah. All right. Roll a death saving throw as the crystal beast that is 8 times as large as you just sort of steps on it. Can I do an Arcana check? just because I'm curious. I'm actually like curious from like a different perspective about like magical properties of it. I want to see if it could be used in anything, spells, potions, the like, or just armor.
Okay. Now, what was Deadpool's roll?
A
It was
6.
6 total.
60, guys. Shut up. Just tell him
Nice.
60. Apparently, he's not looking at his screen, so.
Well, I think he wouldn't have to look at his screen if we said 6-0.
Well, I
you
can
know.
modify it and make it say
Probably.
60 if I wanted.
Okay, so first off, we'll do Drogo's roll.
Mhm.
You kind of approach the crystals that you've been kind of seeing. You get kind of curious, and out of curiosity, you want to see if you can harvest some of this. Now, you have no idea what the fuck you're looking at. Not a clue. It's just some purple cool rocks that you want to touch, and you go to, well, you try to touch some, and you have advantage on dexterity rolls, right?
Ew.
Yeah, go ahead and roll one of those.
Exactly what it says. Sense. Okay.
Clearly, you got a 33.
14 and. $14.
Oof.
You succeeded your roll, by the way. So you take 6 points of force damage.
Ooh, force or force damage?
What did you ask
Force.
about my roll?
No, I didn't ask you about a roll. I said you passed your dex. You passed the dex check. So
So do I
you
get it
take
though,
half.
even though I take damage?
No, you failed your Arcana check. You just took damage.
Do you
You
mind
have
if
to
I
figure out. Yeah. I'll do yours in just a second, but
Alright.
you can go ahead and roll if you want. But the Droga, you had to roll to find out what it was, and then how to harvest it, and then you have to make another check to see if you can get it without destroying it. What was your roll, Drodagus?
13 total. That's
13.
pretty
Okay.
low.
Yeah, you've heard of this before, but you're not real sure about the magical properties. You do know that it is used by the Drow for many reasons. It does hold a magical mysticism about it. Now, they seem to kind of worship these crystals almost, where you know that they use it for spells. You know, they use it for armor. They use it for almost everything that's in their culture, even building sometimes.
Do you know what
But
like what I don't know. I mean, like normally when I like make a roll, I like ask what I'm looking for. Obviously, it's not like a big enough roll to really do this. But like, what do you think it would take to like to smelt this? Like to make armor out of it? Like heat, magic, or like
so it based on the roll
ritual?
that you just rolled, because it's going to
Yeah.
be a part of the same thing, right? It's how much you know about the situation. You would know that there's not a smelting process, but
Mhm.
you do need high levels of magical knowledge and magical, like just enchantment, overall sense of this specific rock, or maybe some. If you had a couple of hours with some experiments, you might be able to figure something out. But obviously not to the level of the skill and craftsmanship of the Drow.
Yeah.
But that's probably about as much as you get. Either way, you guys are reaching the end of the forest, and as I was saying, slowly and slowly, this the webbed, darker forest, a crystal forest, then it turns into well, just the crystal wastes. It kind of opens up into a mass expanse before you. at the edge of the tree line, where there's fewer and fewer trees, there stands taller and taller crystals, purple, blue. Some are black, but seem to glow an eerie color. Some even are white in nature.
Are
But
you getting farther away from your computer? Because you keep on being choppy. Just asking.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah.
a karate master over there with how much you're chopping.
That sounds like a
Alright.
circular saws.
Yeah, I know he's not at his computer because I could hear something running in the background like a fan.
Yeah.
Amazing. I give it a 10.
So did we harvest the thing? I couldn't really
I-
tell.
I don't think that we were successful on the rolls that we had.
Oh, true.
Yeah. But
Yeah, the rolls are too low.
hmm,
So as I was saying before, oh, actually, hold on, I get my chair. Burning. So as I was saying before, you guys are kind of reaching the end of the tree line, and you guys start to reach these giant monolithic-like crystals. You know, blue, purple, black, white. They're kind of just all hanging out. Some are floating, and they kind of stick out of the ground. But the general sense of this place is very barren. Besides the crystals and the sand and the wind, the harsh sun, the occasional dust cloud, seems to be almost nothing out here. Not even an animal in sight, or plants even. But you guys are at the end of the day and about to reach into the wastes. So we're gonna do another perception, or somebody needs to do a survival check.
I volunteer Pinky.
I do have a question. The crystal wastes where we're going, we have to cross through that to get into a place where we're going underground, or am I mistaken in thinking that we were originally going underground?
So you will go underground, yes. You
Okay.
do know that you have to, as a map, and how the map is set up. See if I can kind of.
I rolled a 17.
Yeah,
Nice.
so you guys actually found a good spot, like usual. And you guys can start doing the perception rolls if you'd like.
Relic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. It's better than usual for me.
Sorry.
Are you really? Are you?
Really.
$17 and $20. Yes.
Okay. And the night goes by very uneventful. Even though you guys get a kind of an eerie sense, you know, at night everything's kind of glowing. There seems to be no night here almost. Just
Long rest.
yes,
I go back up
everybody
to
gets a
full.
long rest.
Back my 6 health points.
While we're doing a long rest, would you mind if I try to redo that Arcana check or something similar? I just want to, I don't know.
You can't
just
redo
work
an
with it, I
Arcana
guess.
check if you don't know the knowledge now.
Okay.
You're not going to know the
Okay, yeah.
knowledge again.
Well, I
That's
would
fair.
say
I just more like
in
wanted
my
to like
opinion.
experiment with it. Yeah, and
I
it wouldn't
would-
have to be an Arcana check. That's fair.
I would say with the roll that you did, before you would know how to break off a piece and you can do some experiments, which would be a different roll.
Okay, yeah.
If you want.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'd like to do that. Whatever you
But
need from me.
it would
I'm kind of
definitely be
interested.
a way higher DC on that.
I'm interested in the metal as well, so I'm gonna
If anybody would want to give me
Yeah,
the help
it's- yeah.
action while
you-
doing that.
I'm gonna give you some guidance on this one.
Sure.
And
Yeah, I'm
so
just
you'd
curious.
have guidance and you'd have what is it?
I'll give you guidance. I'll just take my hammer and break a big ass chunk off for you.
Yeah, no, thanks. That'll help for sure. Do
Go
you
ahead, roll.
want Arcana again or anything different? Okay.
Arcana, because
I'll
this is you
roll that.
testing it.
Yeah, and then if anybody wants to give me like the help action with it to do with advantage. Cause okay.
You need
He
advantage. to
rolled
get
a natural
20.
1
And a
Yeah.
nat 20.
and a nat
I
20.
I was
did.
gonna I was gonna say
did.
advantage earlier because Bobby said that he was gonna
Well,
Help.
guidance would give
Help,
you a
yeah.
1d4, but
1d4 as well,
Yeah.
yeah. But
On top of
I
that.
mean
yeah.
nat 20 is fine. So
It's fine.
Oh yeah, it's just fine that you got a nat 20 and a natural 1 right after.
And a nat 1 out of
but you
50.
almost got 30 too, so that's like
Yeah. Yeah, with wait, should I roll a D4 or what was the D4?
You can roll a d4 if you like.
Yeah, here. I need to get to that. I need to figure out how to do it.
So right on the screen on the left hand side, there's a little bar tab that you
Ah,
can just
right.
you just click it.
hover over and bam.
You just click
Okay.
1 for.
Yeah.
30
Yeah, it's-
29.
Yeah.
One away from the highest you can even possibly be.
hmm
Um
Yeah, so do you mind if I ask like questions about it? Like what I'm trying to like
So-
experiment with and see, or
I was gonna
Let me know.
say you would need to think of the experience you would do, try to determine things that you are trying to ask about it. So
Yeah.
whatever you think that you want to know, think of something that you would try to do to get that result. I suppose.
Yeah.
That's how you
So
what you find out.
I guess like I have like a side question or whatever. It's not like the big thing that I'm looking for. Do you want me to ask like the bigger question that like I'm really asking for, or like a side thing?
Whatever you want, my friend.
Okay. Well, just out of curiosity, so like the crystals are growing, right? And it's clearly like a waste area, but like do you think that they like grow through photosynthesis, or maybe they're like nurtured under the ground by the drow who sort of
Maybe.
worship them?
Moisture and
Like-
evaporation.
Yeah, like more like a plant, or
Condensation, magical.
Yeah.
So
just kind of curious about that.
is that the only question that you had, or is there more?
No. So I guess the other thing too is, well, I mean, I don't know. My big worry before was if it was a part of like a living organism, like if they worship it, right? Is it alive, kind of thing? I guess that's the basis of most of the question, and then I'm just like curious at like if they like, I don't know.
Weaponized it.
Like if there's like any like magical properties about it, like if it's like alchemical maybe, or if it's like an added benefit in like pommel of a sort. I don't know, just like magical properties. I could also cast identify as well if you need that.
Could be naturally occurring too.
So, out of all the questions that you were kind of testing for and seeing, where you go to do your experiments, you kind of sit down and while everybody's kind of doing the rest, hanging out, and you find a little clump of just a bunch of different colored ones. They're very small, but they serve for the purposes of what you're trying to achieve. You will pick some of these up, and when you do, they give way freely. They don't really stay stuck in the sand very, very super strongly. They are just, seem kind of bulbous at the other end, but more crystal-like as they come out of the ground. You do note through your experience that they are alive of some sort. They seem to be growing of some sort of silicone based life, if you could say that, but plants, very much like a plant almost. Each one of the colors represents something different, a different aspect of magic, right? So um, each one would have a different like school attached to it. I can't remember the name of the different schools of magic.
It's like enchantment is one.
Yeah, no
Um,
enchantment.
yeah.
Enchantment,
Is it like
illusion.
illusion? Yeah.
Yeah, there's an illusion one, which is the blue one. The enchantment one is the purple one. The black one is going to be the necromancy one, of course. And alteration is going to be the white one. But for the others, you don't quite. You feel confident that it's harder. There's not going to be any, well, divination or abjuration or conjuration, any of that. Because that's just those types of magics don't occur as often, in the wilds. But the other ones obviously are well being filtered out somehow from the winds of magic that kind of drift through this place that you do know are very powerful. Um, they seem to react to the moonlight. They seem to take the magic from the actual moon and grow from those places. Other than that, you would know that the enchantment is probably the one that the drow use, so they can, get magical properties and, well, get use from the actual enchantments of the crystals and put them into things. But other uses would be very smart as well. You can put and set some illusion gems into something. And then, well, make you like an illusion coat or a hat or whatever else. There's all kinds of other options for the other crystals as well. Um, Obviously not just the enchantment one, but other than that, is there anything else that you would want to know?
Just thinking about it. So like also I don't mind expending a use of like an identify spell to like check like anything extra with it as well. Um just like I guess kind of like that does cover magical properties, but like I don't know, I'm just thinking like in a sword or like what like with the enchantment ones, which is I'm pretty sure like the damage type one, like if I were to say throw it at the ground, would it like do something like shatter or something like that?
It seems pretty solid. They do kind of feel a little brittle. You would suspect from some sort of process. You're not quite sure what, but you probably could, you know, do something with it to make it like a little more sturdy or harder or better of some sort. And you kind of question if that's through enchantments, right? So you add a little bit more of enchantment to the enchantment magic and kind of condense it maybe, or you're not
Yeah.
quite
Do you
sure
think do you
the
think they're
spell
more
type.
like an adornment on like jewelry or more like a holy hand grenade?
Well, you do know that these can be quite powerful artifacts.
Mhm.
Just also kind of dangerous at the same time because
Yeah.
overloading it with any type of magic or hitting it the wrong way might cause it to, well, cause an arcane explosion. It's not something that is very popular in the Empire, right? Because, well, this place is dangerous for a reason. It's not a place that they go very often, not only from the drow but other reasons. That's why it's mainly only seen by them, the ones that can actually survive in this place, and the ones that seem to tend to the actual crystals themselves and
Very
understand its
nice.
magic.
As I'm working on these crystals, are there any questions that you guys as a group have as I'm sort of fiddling with it? Oh yeah.
Can I transform into a bear and then be illusioned like I'm a human still?
Hmm.
um,
Like a minor illusion kind of deal.
Yeah, I'm mostly just joking though. It's-
A whole bear to a whole human.
well, I would say, with some experiments with the illusion crystals, you could probably figure out some kind of like
Larger
projection.
illusion.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but you have to channel the magic through it, or
Okay,
No, it
make it like a
doesn't seem.
concentration.
Yeah, or if and it's not the best either. You would
Mhm.
think that you would have to either find maybe a more powerful one or one that's
Okay.
infused more, or possibly even infuse it yourself. You're not quite sure.
Cool. I
Interesting.
think that pretty much answers my questions. It's alive. It is like fueled by moonlight, so it's probably arcane. It might have like a like a generalized consciousness, kind of like mushrooms, maybe. Like take some off of one place and like hive mind. It sort of knows where it is. Um, and it does some cool magic stuff. Probably won't mess with it too much in case like any parts are like attached to an animal, like embedded in something.
It'll
And
be
like I said,
useful later.
when you pull it out of the ground, it's not like like super in there, but the
Mhm.
bottom does seem to almost like keep it rooted in place. But it's not really attached to anything else. It's just kind of its own. It's like it's just one single rock, just about.
Seems like it would be useful to make a magical item though.
Mhm.
Indeed,
So
I would like to enhance something, yeah.
And now I would say that you can um, attempt to harvest some when you like if you do a roll, but note that
Mhm.
it is dangerous because one, you could detonate them. Two, you
Mhm.
could destroy them, or well, I mean, then you could also get some of the said gems as well.
we
But
could do it while
Yeah.
everybody else is asleep. They don't have to know.
they also have
Well,
varying degrees of potency. So like
Mhm.
there's the pure gem, then there's like a better, or sorry, like a higher gem, then there's the major, then minor, I believe.
Yeah, so
Now,
would you want
Um,
us to like ask like for the type that we're trying like basically ask what we're looking for and that sets the DC
yeah,
or just roll and then see if we can get something better than we were hoping for.
you would, I would say each one, you'd have to do you'd have to do a search for it
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
you would know how to identify it to this point. Um, theorized, so it would be kind of like a higher DC, but once you guys start to get more acquainted, it'd be a lower one. But once you guys kind of do that, you to find one, then you would have to roll another skill check to harvest it as well. So it'd be
Yeah,
like
so
2 more.
tonight I'm not going to mess with anything for one because I still have Leomon's tiny hut up, which is like basically protecting us from the elements and the chill and anything weird. So like I'm not gonna go out and explore while we're like in our safe box basically. But I'd be down to pick that up with anybody tomorrow or give help people out with it.
Um, also, uh, the the sand is like a very dark gray, almost black. Um, and seems to to almost glow in the moonlight itself, but just seems more like a reflection. But place seems to come alive at night.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good
keeping that hut up
observations.
for sure.
secret hut. I mean, we could use the hut to protect ourselves from the explosion that'll happen when we roll bad. Trying to.
I I think I have to be in it. I'll have to check, but
Uh,
I will check that right now. Because if it's like oh, we sort of detonate something and close it, but it's like it takes a minute to do it. So
or
it's
the
not like
opposite, where people stand inside of it and then one person does it outside.
yeah, that would help too. It is a big third level spell slot. I'm trying to keep it just for like nights, but it could help. Yeah.
All right, now with that, I would say you guys kind of start to rally in the morning. You would probably wake up pretty early, given the situation. As soon as the sun starts coming over the top, You guys are about to begin your day. Now, you would theorize that this would be, well, the beginning of the hard part of said journey. Now, the actual main entrances to the Drow underworld would be probably about like a day's travel through the waste. But since you guys are trying to enter a much less used entrance near the western back that was well found by pure luck by harvesters, people who wanted to come and find a fortune or whatever else, and the information finally went up to the highest chain of command in the empire, and then to you. It would be probably another 3 days of travel, and that is at normal speed, which you guys haven't done this yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just drop the hint now. Maybe going at a slower and sneakier speed would be a smarter idea.
Yeah. When you said normal speed, that was like one of the first things I was thinking of. I'm like, oh, if we just walk in like we own the place kind of pace, rather than sort of
I mean,
every
Drogo
couple
would
steps stop and think about it.
Drogo would walk in like he owned the place. So
Yep,
I
but
think
he
he's
don't
not
give a
wrong.
fuck.
Right.
Literally doesn't give a shit.
And it's kind of hard to be stealthy with someone who's wearing chainmail armor.
Who's wearing chainmail? You are?
Kuja,
Kuja.
Oh well, Kuja's not with us right now. So
he is. He's in the back of the cart. We can't just leave him at the thing for the whole time.
I guess that's true. But he's not making noise because he's not walking. He's
He's
Oh.
he's channeling his divinity in the cart.
very
just like
still.
He's floating like Zenyatta, like a couple feet above the ground, and just like
meditating.
AFK, you know.
yeah, and AFK. That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead. I mean, how far are we traveling from here to the cave?
Quite a ways.
Like
It's
day?
so like you guys are gonna skirt the outskirts, or sorry, skirt the tree line here at the forest here, and then
Okay.
you are sorry, my wife was talking to me, but you're gonna skirt this tree line, and then you're gonna head north. Now, once you start to head north, you're gonna have to kind of like follow so it's like a crystal ridge all the way to the smaller cave entrances near the back. These are more defended from the front, obviously, but you're going to take a very little known path that was you're not quite sure how well it's been traversed. Knowing the history of this place.
Okay. But sorry, I think I missed it. What's like the approximate timeline for us to get to
3
one of
days.
these entrances? 3 days?
Like
3
3
days
days
at normal
travel,
speed.
normal. Yeah.
Okay.
If we go a little bit slower and kind of take in our surroundings, maybe like a 4th day tacked on there.
Let's
maybe
be.
Depending on how you roll, yeah.
I would say Relic would say to the others, like walk with purpose, and be careful. This place is very alive, but it doesn't seem like it.
So we need a first day of travel roll.
I ain't doing it.
Sure, why not?
That's pretty good.
Right in the
Oh,
middle.
I saw.
Okay.
I saw the 3 for some reason. The 3 popped up
Hey.
from the previous one.
You're gonna roll a
Oh.
d6.
Probably gonna be right in the middle again.
Yeah, you're living life in the middle tonight for sure.
Okay. Now I need stealth rolls. Roll me them stealths.
From all of us, right?
Yeah, and it'll be a group stealth check, so it'll be an
Group
average more
stealth.
than likely.
Uh, uh,
Not easy.
average
Not
10
easy.
and average 11 because you round up.
Very average night.
Oh, well, no, we got a 25 here, up here on top.
Yeah, it's 25's not
Wow.
bad,
Yeah.
but still, that's abysmal.
Yeah.
All right.
Nat 20 and a fucking a 10.
As you guys start your day, early in the dawn, you start to see the waste become more, well, waste-like. The din on the glows dim dramatically. The sand, that dark gray black sand. You start to see like a small film floating above the actual main surface of the sand, and just so strange. You see swirls in the in the winds. Seems to be you're in a weird place, and it takes all of you off guard. Some of you more traveled, Vasca, for example, tended to know how to keep his wits about him a little bit, but the rest of you kind of trying to find your footing in this new place, and kind of distracted by some of the sights that you might see. As you guys begin following the tree line, you're heading west. Now, to the left are the sparse amount of trees that kind of get thicker and then thin out in some places. Or it seems relatively uninteresting. Nothing tends to really, well, nothing tends to bother you so far. I need. See, I would say, Vasca, roll a perception check for me, please.
Looks like 13, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
13. Okay. As you guys are putting along, Vasca, kind of leading the way a little bit, kind of hanging out. You guys are probably like chatting along, probably trying to keep quiet in whispered voices. What you don't notice is seems to be something shifting in the sands. Something's watching you. No one seems to get that. No one seems to see that or feel the presences around that may or may not be in force.
I got a question real quick. I'm not trying to metagame it
Sure.
now, but like, didn't one of us have Pass Without Trace?
Yep. It lasts 1 hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it would be a matter of like picking which hour
I mean,
could have
unless we
like
want to
Pass
go.
Without Trace to get us out of the initial part and then later in the day.
I would
was just
Unless I
say
want to go really slowly and cast it every hour. Probably take us 2 weeks to get there.
Yeah.
I would say for a stealth check or for like all day, right? Is like it's a whole day of travel, right? That would not be a real skill to use in those situations. Like you're saying, only lasts an hour.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to accomplish a specific mission in a specific place that you knew was going to be hot or you needed the
Yeah.
extra bump in, I would
Yeah, like
say
for
that would be the situation.
Like the
for it.
actual entrance of the place, or
Yeah,
like
right.
exactly.
we're like in there and we're kind of hear
Right,
some noises, right?
or
Yeah.
a recon mission, exactly. But like,
Yeah.
just
I
traveling
get you.
across land for 3 days is not really a path without a trace situation.
Hey,
Exactly.
you know what? I'm down to take a whole month of travel if it
I mean,
means.
I don't have to eat. I'm walking fast for you guys. So
Yeah. All good, all good.
This will be fun. Okay.
This is what I was trying to avoid. This will be fun.
Oh, I'll just smack him with my hammer a few times and wreck him. It's all good.
Huh?
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I guess the question really is fun for who?
As you guys are, like I said, you guys are walking around. There seems to be a crystal. Now, this crystal seems like a bit stranger than the rest. Looks
I
like
was
it's
about
got
to say
gouges.
a lot of crystals.
It's got gouges in it. Nicks, scrapes, bumps. It's got looks like pieces of armor, maybe like fused to it. There's an arrow or two or a sword sticking out of it. Now, from the trolls that you guys have made, you know, Vrasky, you see this, and you're like, huh, that's weird. I'm sure you maybe say a quick line about it or something to the rest of you, but nothing seems to really, stand out in the strange place. Might just be just another crazy thing that you're seeing. As you guys are walking past, you notice that there's three skulls fused near where you would think maybe a head would be. And then the eyes, like almost a small explosion in each socket, blows a little red puff of smoke, and then burning red eyes now stare at you. And before you guys have a chance to react, let's see, he reaches out, breaks off an arm, touches the ground, and you watch as spikes start to grow out of the ground in quick succession, sprouting all around you. Now it's growing around your feet, and each of you are now stuck in place. And unless you make a dexterity saving throw, Drogo, your danger sense does help you here, but only you because of the failed checks that you guys have had. Everybody needs to make a dex save.
This should be
Ooh,
fun.
buddy. Oh,
My
buddy.
wizard was built for dex saves. Yeah, you see.
There you go, 21.
I'm actually a rogue that could just do a little bit of magic.
The only person to actually succeed the save is Drogo.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Being kind of near the middle and back, you get a little bit extra leeway time to dive out of the way of this wall of crystal spikes. The rest of you are now, what is it? Trapped, or what is it? The actual word for it.
Restrained.
Tangled?
There you
Restrained.
go. You are
Yeah.
restrained. And
Yeah, so our
you
movement is
take-
0.
Yeah, your movement is 0 until you succeed a strength check.
Right, yeah.
Or if the wizard does something on his turn, I could
Or
get us
that.
out of this for sure.
I'm down.
Maybe let me find my die, and I'll tell you how much damage you guys take.
How far away are we from this creature right now?
You
Like
are about.
you said, like when we walked past, it kind of happened.
Yeah, you guys are about 10 feet or so.
Oh,
About 15 feet. Yeah, it's kind of closer to you.
Okay, this should be fun, guys.
We're all gonna die.
And I might be the one to kill us. My self-righteous suicide.
It's like,
Just kidding. It's
maybe
not
if
that
we-
deep.
maybe if we all light ourselves on fire, it'll scare away the crystal.
No, that would scare away anyone that was like humanoid. They'd be like, "Dude, you're way too metal for me. We can't hang. I just wanted to chill. You wanted to literally light yourself on fire. You're crazy, dude."
If we had a bard, it would probably work.
Hey, Wizard, do
It's
we
not
want to
even hard to
try?
convince him.
We
This
want to
is
try
fine.
what we were talking about earlier with that one spell.
I could definitely, yeah, I could definitely do that if
Yeah,
you want it.
yeah,
I could do
we
that.
could try
I
it
kind of,
when I have
I kind of
fun.
want to, I kind of want to get like the rest of us free first, but I'll hoist it over.
Me and the wizards
excited
were
to pull-
having deep and intimate conversations throughout the night.
I want to hit stuff, but like a lot. Can you help me? Yes.
Want to hit it like I wanted to hit that girl at the bar.
I'm gonna come.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna come.
Dude, that was amazing.
Hey man, don't be smacking around the women like that. Come on.
Come in the name of peace.
Dude, that's so good. Oh
It's
man.
literally, the Ukrainian
Yeah.
president or
Come
whatever.
in the name of
Come in the name of
peace. Yeah, I
It's
actually
like,
posted
come
that
in the
on.
name of peace. Yeah,
Did
I
he?
saw it in the server, and
Yeah.
it inspired me ever since.
It's
It's the
so
reason why. It's the reason why I get up every morning and brush my teeth. Actually,
it's so good.
Sometimes I'll just drop a little bit of fire in the chat and then walk away. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
really post much.
Yeah, like an action movie. You know there's an explosion behind you, but you just don't even look. You're just that cool.
My name is Jeff.
Name it, yeah. My name is,
Oh.
yeah.
Why are you
My name
gay?
is, yeah. My name is, yeah. Crazy.
Why are you gay?
Who says
Oh,
I'm gay?
man.
Hey, hey,
Yeah, I don't
hey,
know.
hey, hey.
Hey,
Remember,
watch
we're
the G
streaming
word.
on Twitch, bro.
Okay.
Stop.
Maintain its
Well,
classical use.
Wait, we can't say gay?
No,
We're happy.
No,
I thought that was
you-
a Florida law. Don't say gay. I thought it was the Florida law, not.
it's
God.
Twitch thing. The reason why is
Okay.
because that meme is a derogatory meme. So that's the reason why. It's the way you say it.
Okay.
I'm just giving you a heads up.
Hi.
now
Can I get a
that,
hi?
I think
now
I
that
think in the end,
seems more like it.
I think in the end the soundboard's gonna be what gets us kicked off of Twitch.
Dude, that's how we're gonna get banned.
I do
One
not
last final
hold
huh,
up
yeah.
1 second. You guys think it's funny, but I've been building my channel for 9 years. No,
Oh no, no. We were laughing about
I'm
the
not
huh,
getting
yeah, I see.
banned.
Yeah, not that. We're not laughing about that.
No.
You'd probably get a warning first.
Nope.
No,
Hope-
they'll ban you. They'll
hopefully.
permanent ban
Nope.
you. Don't give you a warning.
Immediately.
Damn, all of that for a drop of blood.
Like if a titty shows or something like that, they're like, "Oh, we'll give you a 7-day suspension." But literally, someone said a derogatory term, let's just say a racial slur, on Asmongold's
Oh.
stream through the chat, not in his actual stream, but on Diablo Immortals, and he got banned for 2 weeks.
Dang.
But he brings a lot of money, so it'd be like, no, you're permanently banned.
You're gone forever. Yeah.
I think what we're starting to see more and more is autism.
Oh no.
Oh my
no.
god, no.
Not Theo Vaughn AI. It sounded like AI. Could have just been him.
It did
just
sound
hard
like
to-
AI.
I'm
It's
just
hard to
saying-
determine the line.
Deadpool, when we're streaming, you might want to turn the soundboard.
It comes through Pinky's mic. I can't do anything about it.
Oh, fair enough.
No, there's a
Pinky's
volume
too
control.
powerful.
If you go click on the
Yeah.
soundboard on the top right, there's a volume control.
The
You have
top
too much
right.
power, Pinky.
But yeah, I think it might be coming through
Where's
your
it
mic 'cause I
at?
don't even have soundboard.
Yeah, I don't either. Comes through
Okay,
your
go
mic every
click on
single-
the soundboard like you're gonna play a sound. A window pops up. In the very top right of that window, there's a microphone with
Oh,
a
thank
little
you.
bubble coming out. Yeah.
You have the soundboard. I thought it was coming through your mic. My bad.
Nope.
Very nice. Very hot. Very sweet. Very
You miss
cool.
some of the fun, but at the same time, it protects your account a little bit there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
What a hell of an intermission for the beginning of combat. There were so many high yeahs. Like what were the crystals doing to us? You know, like with my nat 20, are these crystals an aphrodisiac? I just gotta know.
No, they're not.
Okay. Cool. That's fine. that's
It's like that mixture someone did with Thanos and Breaking Bad when he's breaking up the
Yeah.
meth and he snorts it. That's the good shit right there. And he's like,
Tight,
what?
tight, tight.
tight,
Yeah.
tight. And he's like,
Yeah.
oh, did you see that? And he's holding Thor's hammer.
And you brought me more crystal?
So just metagaming a little here. I think I'm not going to use Moonbeam on the Moon Crystals. I think that'll be.
Hey, you know what? That's
Who
cool.
knows?
You know, I kind of want to see what it does. Let's
Yeah,
give
right.
it a buff, and I'll give
maybe I
our
can-
Barb a buff, and then
Maybe
we'll
I
let him
can
fight.
use it on like crystals that we're going to harvest and see what it does. Like
Yeah,
Cast Moon-
yeah,
cast
that
Moonbeam on
that
the
might
rocks.
enhance it. That might enhance it in the way that we're looking to, and maybe in like a safer way too. Might bring down
Exactly.
the DC because you're like doing it in like an intentional kind of way instead of, let me just use a firebolt cantrip and see what it does. Like, you know.
Or it did say, yeah. I mean, it could just immediately cause the arcane explosion, but you know, you gotta
Hey,
try.
you know what? French fries, motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker.
Blue eyes, motherfucker. The Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Oh wait, blue eyes. Yeah, blue eyes, motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. True lies, motherfucker.
How many motherfuckers do we get for the Twitch stream? We're in the R-rated.
You can do as
category
many
now,
as you
so-
want, but you just can't say
Other
other
things.
words.
Oh, no derogatories. Got it.
Well, wait, but somebody who's a motherfucker is just a dad. I feel like motherfucker is a derogatory term of the term father.
You would think so.
I would think so. That's my thought
I mean,
on it.
and we can talk about equality. I mean, there's women that are motherfuckers too. I mean,
Oh
Okay.
no, absolutely. You know what?
So,
That's real.
I need
Milf
everybody
hunter.
to roll initiative while I roll the damage for his surprise attack to you guys.
surprise,
that-
motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker. Initiative. Okay, got it.
Very average. Oh wait, I get a +1. I get 11. I have a +1 on my dexterity.
Ooh, very nice. Wait, what? You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker. That's weird. Okay. I don't know what that's about. But I got a pretty high initiative. I'll check with everybody before I do my thing if I end up having a higher initiative.
Okay, so you guys take 24 piercing damage.
How much health does my character have? I'm worried.
Probably
Is it
dead.
like, hey, you know what?
and
I'm at
10
I'm at
cold
37.
damage. 10
Oh
cold
wait,
damage.
I'm at 3 hit points. What the fuck?
I'm dead.
Wait, you just said 24 and 10?
24
Yeah.
piercing and 10 cold, yep.
I was like,
24 piercing and 10 cold, son.
I-
All
I
right.
think-
Where's the
Basically.
soundboard for that's a lot of damage?
Yeah, no, that's like that almost knocked me out. Like, all right.
34 damage is kind of ridiculous to do to everyone.
I'll send you to Jesus.
You guys rolled like doo-doo.
Oh, well,
mean,
I
we
didn't know
rolled
my life
pretty
depended
average.
on it.
But no one hit a critical like failure. You shouldn't instantly kill Pinky. Critical fail, sure, but
Yeah, critical fail, that thing fucks you up. I think
That's its big
uh,
weapon. That's its big attack. That's like the biggest thing it does. So
Also, I have a question. Am I highest in initiative, or do we need one more to roll? I feel like we need one more.
got highest initiative.
See, 1, 2, 3, 4 initiatives. We need one more,
Five?
right?
Pinky rolled.
Did you get mine? Because I have a message that
Yeah,
says you
I
wanted
see
to
it.
send the results in.
I see him.
Okay.
to the results.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay, yeah, yours was there. Just let me know what you want to do.
Vesca. Who's about Vesca?
Vasca, I get smacked by that and just see stars. Just drop to my knees.
What did you say? How much was it? 24 and
20,
10?
so basically
And-
34.
And
34
10.
damage.
4.
I have 3 hit points. It's not going to be smart for me to do a concentration spell when I'm expecting to be out the door next turn. So I'm going to do my. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. How much health does everybody else have? Hold on.
Give Pinky a potion.
I mean, you can't take it.
Vasca
So-
is dead.
No, you're stuck. You
I'm-
don't.
I'm
Doesn't mean you
Are you-
can't move
are
in
you
that
out
one
too?
spot. You're right next to him.
Yeah, I got knocked out.
Gah. Boo.
Just straight up, just seeing stars, wide eyes, sitting on my knees, staring at
So
the sky like a turkey.
as the skulls come alive, and then the large crystal hand slams its fist into the ground, and the giant wall of spikes come barreling towards you. Vasca and Pink take the bulk of the blows and look to be almost impaled on some of the spikes and unmoving. Callus seems to be damaged very, very, very heavily. Lots of scrapes and scratches. Must be bleeding in
I'm,
multiple places.
Yeah, I'm like a learned man, so like I'm usually out of breath anyways, but I'm like super out of breath now.
Yeah, pull yourself off a spike, but you're still standing. Relic, looks like you've been scraped up some, but you seem to be relatively okay. And Aldroga,
Yeah.
you missed
Oh.
it altogether, thank Christ. But seeing the party in such rough shape, we start off with surprisingly, I thought Drogo. Did you roll the dexterity as your initiative?
No, I rolled a 10 for my.
Yeah,
Okay.
funny to do
Oh, that's right. That was your dexterity roll earlier. Okay, and then Relic is above Vasca. Relic, okay. So that means Jordicus, you are up first, with
Alright.
Pink on deck.
So could I'll let you guys know what I want to do. I want to cast the shatter spell to try to get us out of it, but the only problem is if we're in the effect that we will take 3d8 damage as well. So I could just cast shatter on the beast itself and it'll have disadvantage on what it's doing or like on its saving throw, but if anybody can take that damage, I don't think you're in rage
We
yet.
have 2 people dead.
So-
I'm not in range, but we have 2
Yeah.
people dead. I would try to bring back our team members instead of attacking. My opinion.
Hmm. Speaking a whole lot in a couple of seconds of combat.
Yeah. Well, my instinct is to cast Shatter on it, and I will do so. I do appreciate the input, but I really want to cast Shatter on this thing before I die. So I'm gonna do that.
As
it
our
has-
party has grown, I do want to say that I'm gonna start like kind of pushing combat along because some of these can probably get kind of a lot, and we kind of have short things as it is. So when I say you're on deck, make sure to know what you're gonna do per your turn. If you
Yeah.
don't know within the first couple of seconds, I will pass on. Okay?
Yeah, I already know what I was doing. I just had a
Yeah,
help
I know.
question
I'm just saying
about
for
Shatter.
everybody else. Yep.
Yeah.
Go
Okay,
ahead, cast your
well,
spell.
So actually, so basically, I'll read it. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere. So I'm gonna only. I wanted to get us out of the effect or whatever, but I could just do a saving throw at the end of my turn to try to get out. So I'm gonna cast Shatter on this thing, and it's gonna have disadvantage on the saving throw. Because a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw. And then non a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area. So basically, like those skulls or whatnot might also take damage as well as the creature itself.
So you okay? Word. Roll. You have to roll an attack, or is it just a failed deck save?
So basically, from my understanding of the spell, it's going to be like a saving throw on your end for
Mhm.
the creature, and
Okay.
it should be made with disadvantage. And it's just against like my spell DC. I'm pretty sure it's not a save or suck. It's basically creature takes 3d8 damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Okay. Okay.
And
Word.
I'm only gonna cast it as a second level spell, not a third.
It's dexterity, you said?
Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Okay. You would have been better if it was a dex.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, is
Roll
what it
your
is.
3d8.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Let me do
it's
that.
it's a 10. This roll.
Yeah,
Is that
that.
succeed?
Yeah, so it's gonna take the full damage.
Okay, and go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, so 3d8. Now, that's not a lot of damage, but what I will say is this: they're like the non-magical items that are on it also will be ruptured or destroyed. And if it has like an AoE thing in a 10-foot square around it, that will be dispelled. Like the ground.
Okay.
Kinda
So the spikes near it dissipate from your attack, or seem to shatter from the sheer weight of your attack. But as far as you can tell, there's not really many non-magical items there. I mean, you can see like the bits of extra metal that were there, but it's not actually any like any actual things it's using.
Okay. And then strength saving throw to get out, or something different at the end of my turn, because it's one spell and then it
You
is
said
in.
you said strength save? What?
Or
Break
so
out.
to get to break out, what do I need to do?
Yes. Yes. You can use your bonus action to attempt the breakout motion. You need to do a strength check, please.
Wow. I have +0 to this, so I'm definitely gonna do it. Yeah. I got it. 2. Okay, next person.
What'd you roll?
Oh, I rolled a 2. I rolled a
Pink.
2.
Yeah, you're
Next
stuck
person.
as fuck. Pink, it's your go.
He
Death
has to
saving
roll
throw.
death
Roll a
saving throw.
dex saving, right?
Wow. Wow, he's down right now. So
Yeah, it's a
you
death
gotta
save. Yeah.
roll a death save. I
17.
mean, do we want to count that as a death save? Because that's pretty.
Oh yeah, wait, I forgot I was dead. Let me do a death save, yeah.
All right. What? Oh, I thought it. Oh, fuck. All right, that's one failure. All right.
Rip indeed. So Pink lays there, bleeding, dying. Drogo, you're up. You're next with a monster on deck.
So
Run up
I'll
here.
rage.
And I'm gonna give Pinky a potion.
All right, you're gonna run full speed into the crystals. Okay.
Not full speed.
No, he's gonna
but
jump over him.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But you're gonna rush up in there and try to save him.
Yep.
Okay. Now I need you to roll an acrobatics check. It's not a very high one. Or athletics, whatever one you want to do.
Oh, you want athletics?
athletics.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Knowing your body well and where you're most armored and where you're not, yeah, you see the spikes coming up. You either dodge out of the way or use your scales to break the crystals where they stand. As you make your way towards your fallen friend, sliding in on one knee, you pour the potion into his mouth, and you see Pink's eyes flutter open as some of his wounds tend to seem to close.
2d4 plus 2. So
So 7.
7.
Heck yeah.
Then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement.
To book it right there. All right.
Sorry,
And-
I can't do that. I have to go. I have 40 movement, not 40. That was
Try
right
that.
here.
Thank you for the for checking it. I was not doing that, but that would be the end of your go, correct?
We start with 40 speed.
30 is normal.
Yeah, I think 30.
40 is booking it.
I think you have.
Well,
30,
I
but the
have
rest is
fast
not.
movement. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you're probably doing it because you're
Barbarians
raging
do.
or some shit. Yeah.
Well, no, it's just fast movement. I got the skill at level 5.
Yeah,
It says
yeah.
your speed increases by 10.
Yeah, 40 speed.
Hey,
Yeah, see.
he's not raging yet. I don't think you didn't rage, or did you?
No.
Okay. Yeah. They didn't rage to give him a potion.
So, with that, that'd probably be the end of your turn, right?
Yeah, because if I rage and I don't attack, I lose my rage. So there's no.
Word. Just booking in there. Getting ready to get mad. And with that, it is now the monster's turn. So, with that, it will do.
Did Relic go?
Relic does not go yet, but he will
Nope.
be soon.
I'm on deck.
Not yet.
Oh yeah. So who is on deck on this right now? That's a good question. That would be you. Yes, you are on deck
Okay.
after this.
Cool.
So, at the end of your turn, it will it'll just throw an ice spear at well, it sees Drogo run it up. It'll do it at Drogo. And well, natural one, so that fails. So it'll go ahead and throw a second one.
No repercussion for natural 1? What the fuck?
It is a natural 19 for a total of 7. So it'll be 16 to hit.
18 armor class. 16 damage.
And that's I haven't rolled my damage yet. That was just it's like a 27 to hit. So I believe. Okay. It is a 15 points of piercing damage. And 9 points of cold. So, as you're starting to run up, it will pull spears of ice out of its back, like off of its own body, making its own weapons, and just launch them. First one, well, it shatters in his hand as he goes to throw it, a little bit too overzealous, you might say, for something that doesn't seem quite alive. The other one, however, launched like a ballista, straight at you, catches you right in the shoulder, right where it meant to be. All right, now.
Damn, that monster gave you the cold shoulder. Gave you attention and a cold shoulder. That's a conundrum.
It will in front of you. It will throw its arms together, and when it seems to do so, crystal breaks off of both ends, and where there used to be hands, 2 big blade-like arms are now visible and ready to go. He will take 2 clambering steps, towards you. Right there. Oops. Oh, damn. Okay, I guess that's where it's gonna be. And he'll take 1 swipe at you. And that's no natural 19.
This
Definitely.
guy's a fucking asshole.
And it will be 10 points of slashing damage. And 11 points of cold.
Are you still standing? My poor soldier boy.
He is.
Holy shit.
The
That's incredible.
the new blade-like arm swings out from behind him, dusting up gray and black sand, slashing at you, and then boom, catching you on the other shoulder. Crumpling scales, cutting through bone and sinew. And you are battered, you are broken, but you are still standing, ready to fight. Now it is Relic's turn.
All right, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on our cat friend. I just totally drew a blank.
Vasca.
Vasca, thank you.
Vasca. Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
Cast Healing Word on Vasca.
Nice.
That's a.
It's a bonus action.
Do I roll that or does he? I
Yeah.
can't remember.
I think you rolled that.
Okay, 1d4
Oh,
Okay.
you.
He's up. 2 plus your
plus 7.
modifier?
Plus 7,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh wow. That's a lot.
Oh, so I just get like 9 health?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
up.
I love you.
And then I'm going to. How's Drogo looking? He's looking pretty rough.
Yeah, he's haggard. He got a couple slashes.
I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit in the form of a rabbit that's gonna be chilling like on the ground between your legs there on a 5 feet whatever AOE, and that does, I can't remember the heal on that one.
We talking the Keister Bunny?
Yeah,
Not the Easter bunny.
Keister Bunny.
It is between the legs, so maybe it is keystering.
Easter Bunny. It's a 1d6, so here we roll that.
I think the two people I'd like to smoke with most are Snoop Dogg and the Easter Bunny. That just seems cool. Or the Energizer Bunny is like a close third.
What about the Kool-Aid Man?
Kool-Aid Man, no, he
Oh
can't smoke.
yeah.
He can't smoke. Also, I forgot. I learned some Kool-Aid Man lore. I'm gonna have to figure it out. He has a name that's weird.
Kool-Aid Man could
He has a
totally
name?
smoke. He's just a water boy.
Yeah.
That's plus 8 for you.
I'm gonna
Drogo?
Wikipedia this.
So 9. Oh, plus 8. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
plus
sorry,
7 was
sorry,
your
eight-
modifier.
eight- eight
Frankie
total.
D. Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
Get
so
him
that's
out.
that spirit's gonna
What's the
chill.
dog doing?
Stop.
The
You're
dog
okay.
doing?
Not bad, man.
And then let me roll strength.
Hey yo. What was that? That was interesting.
Disconnected.
Yeah. I saw.
Yeah. There he is.
I rolled a 9 on strength, so I'm assuming I'm probably not getting out of these crystals.
Nope.
Okay.
Also, can you read me the rules of that spirit thingy you just did?
Yeah. Sorry, I guess I can copy paste it here in the chat. Just for some reason, like because it's the very, very edge of the picture on the map, I can't really open the chat and see us at the same time.
Oh, do you guys want to know his full name? I gotta tell y'all. His name is
Yes.
Frankie D. Kool-Aid. So he's like a D clan
Yeah.
member in One Piece as well. That's interesting. Monkey
Why
Yeah,
does
D.
spirit.
Luffy
everyone
and
keep
Frankie
on
D.
bringing up
Kool-Aid.
that shitty anime?
Happens. It's
All
it's
the
most popular
time.
manga in the world. Also, it was just like a direct reference, the D for the middle name.
I just
It wasn't.
say that 'cause
It wasn't for
I've
like
heard about.
a small reason.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying other channels. I've heard One Piece in the last week probably 30 fucking times. I'm like, it's not even that good of an anime. And,
There's a lot of hype behind it. There's some big
well,
stuff
yeah.
happening. That's all I'll say.
And then, well, it's the whole thing is most people that watch One Piece always like One Piece is the best anime. Oh, they could beat this, they could beat that, and it's just like we don't care about One Piece. People that don't like One Piece, we don't care. Like, but we care. I'm like, good for you. Not saying you.
Naruto's the goat. Don't at me.
Who's the goat?
So whose turn is it next?
Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
I'm
you're
trying to-
linking that, right?
trying to
Really
paste
trying to
this
link the
damn spell. That's
spell
not
so I
Hey,
can
real
see
quick,
if that was like a legit
what's
thing
it
you did or not.
called?
It was
Spirit
healing
heal.
spirit.
Or healing spirit, yeah.
There you go.
just-
Spirit, yeah.
I can't for some reason. Roll20 doesn't let me like paste in the chat. It doesn't like it, so it's like giving me problems.
Once you have your
I
computer,
got-
you can just control P.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
aware of
Mr.
that.
Buddy.
The Kool-Aid Man is a member of the Avengers.
Concentration for up to 1 minute. Okay, it does have a range of 60 feet, which I
The
do
bonus
believe.
action.
My man's finding
No,
all these
healing word was
stats,
the
bro.
bonus action. This is my regular action.
You can cast as regular action. So yeah, okay, word.
Okay.
Yep. The intangible spirit appears in a space of 5 feet cube. You can see within range.
I can move it as my bonus action too.
Yes, you can.
And I
Y'all-
was gonna try to break out, but nope, never mind. And actually, I don't know. Do I have to use an action to break out of these crystals?
No. Oh
No,
yeah,
it's a
bonus action.
bonus action. Yeah,
Okay, well,
but you
I used my bonus action, so
yes, you
didn't-
couldn't
yeah.
attempt.
Okay.
All right, so
Vasca.
that would now be. Yep, Vasca.
All right, so I gotta
And
use
Jordy, you're on
this-
deck
I gotta use a strength saving throw just to break out.
to break out. Yep, so it could be a bonus action or your regular action to do so.
I got you. And then I can still
Gotta get
move.
back to D&D. I was looking at
before I-
Kool-Aid Man
Yes.
lore.
If you
Right, right.
succeed, yes. If you succeed, yes. Mhm.
Okay, so is
22.
that for
That
at least
works.
breaking
Yep,
out?
you got it.
Dang. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Never mind.
There's no
That's
way you didn't
it.
break out, so.
Yeah, I know you did.
Then
Absolutely.
let's go on
If you
ahead and
didn't,
run
I'm
right
fucked.
up.
I have a zero. I have a zero modifier. I couldn't.
I have a solid 1, so I'm right there with you.
Can you move your character, Vasca?
I'm
Or
trying.
you might not be able to hear me.
I think
change
I'm
that.
only making a line. Okay, hold up.
You're
Yeah,
all
you
in
probably
line.
can't move him.
No, I think I haven't assigned you your thing yet.
I see. If you want to move me right next to Drago.
Hold on, I'm doing your thing here.
Hey yo.
Form a line. Form a
All right,
wall.
can you move your dude now?
Should just be able to drag him.
I just saved it now. But yeah, make sure to select the selecting tool. In the top left of the web page, you should see like a little mouse or a little like cursor option. Make sure that's highlighted.
Yeah, it's highlighted right now.
And then I want you to right click. Actually, no, don't right click, but just hover over the little box underneath, and you should see it's going to be map and background, objects and tokens. Make sure it's an object and tokens.
For my person?
Yeah, this might be a GM thing. I might be like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you
I
guys-
don't see it on my end.
okay. I don't know. Well, okay. I'll fix that later. You're there now.
Perfect. I appreciate you. So from
Yeah.
there, we're going to do what do best. We're going to go on ahead and hit this man with an unarmed strike. And right after that, we're going to follow it up with a flurry of blows, which allows me to do 2 more unarmed strikes.
Sicky.
Yes. At the cost of 1 key point. So let's do this. I think I did my damage thing right.
You can click on the actual thing where it says unarmed strike. Yeah, there you go. You got a 14. You got a.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what the right one is.
Yeah, unfortunately, but
Naughty
you
one.
get multiple attacks at our level. Okay. Jesus.
2 hit, 1's a fail.
Roll damage on the 2 hits.
Yes, sir. Alright, so you rolled an 8 and a 10. Nice, actually, a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You run up and give it the manhandling. Boom,
Oh
boom, boom.
yeah. So I got this. Can I explain it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So I'm just going after like getting healed back up, light's going to come back into my eyes, and I'm going to let out just the most ferocious meow you all have ever heard. Just and just like shatter one leg out, like high knees, knee to the chest, shatter out the other knee, and then the claws are coming out. And I'm just going to run, just beeline it right up, right next to Drogo, and just like do an uppercut slash, do like a jab directly to the face, and the monster's going to just like actually do a jab to, I guess, the gut. I'll say it's pretty tall, right?
Heck, yeah, it's gigantic, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do like a jab to its kneecap, all right, and just completely miss it.
Would you say
No,
this
you're
is
good, you're
a?
good.
Would you say this is a large or a giant?
Gargantuan.
Gigantic.
Yeah.
It's gigantic, so I'm like up to its knee, being like 6 feet tall, 7 feet tall, I think.
Yeah.
Whew, okay, big boy. So I do like a jab right at its kneecap, completely miss it, and after just getting frustrated, I just grab it like a scratching post, like both hands, just like, and rip it down with both hands. And yeah, that's my fall strike with bare hands.
Very
Heck yeah.
nice.
Well, with that strike, I would say that you did blow its leg off, but something strange when you go to like fall on the ground, it seems to pull a new leg out
Mhm.
of the sand, out of more
Yeah.
crystal, which it's a different color now, but it's still out there, ready to rock. And who's the little person on the right? Who drew that?
I see that now. Only as
Jody,
soon as you said it. Before, never did. Now, clear as day.
Jordy with pink on deck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm on deck.
No,
So,
you're not. You're
uh,
now.
okay. So I go to Drogo, or like I shout to Drogo in combat, and I ask him, "Do you want my haste, or should I fireball it?
Let's fucking do it.
You want my haste?
Let's do it.
You may have it." I cast haste on Drogo, and that's gonna do a bunch of things. For one,
Oh
it's
yeah.
gonna boost his AC +2. And I'll check everything else. For another thing too is his speed is increased as well. I think it's doubled actually. So if you want to do anything shiesty, you can. And then I believe it also gives you one other full action, which at our level will give you however many attacks extra.
3 attacks total.
Yeah. And then I will attempt
yeah,
to
you're
make
about
a
to
strength save.
destroy this thing, dude.
That's the goal. And it's concentration, so I'll maintain concentration on that for sure. And then I'll try to make a strength saving throw to get out of it. I presume I don't. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at it before I said that. Okay, well that's my turn. Let's
Yep, your
keep
legs
it
are
going.
stuck in place.
Yeah, let's keep it going. I think that's Pinky.
Yep, Pinky, here you go.
Okay.
With Joker on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a hunter's mark on him,
Hell yeah.
and then I'm going to attack.
Roll them attacks.
Do it. Do it.
That is a hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
I was scared. Also plus a 1d6.
All right, roll it.
Whoops. So 15.
Nice. Boom! Nice. You shatter and a shower of crystals spray over Drogo and Vraska from a successful hit.
And then I'm going to. Oh, I have 2 attacks. That's right.
Yeah, but so you have more than one, don't you?
If I was to have my frog go up there and attack, I'm not sure what his damage would be.
Do you not have the character sheet for your frog?
No, I do not know.
Okay, I will do that in a little bit. So just go ahead and
Okay,
just do
for
you.
sure. I'll just do an extra attack.
Yeah.
Now,
Speaking out loud. My bad.
it's good to me.
Same roll, and then a
You
1d4. Hold on, or a 1d6.
You need to roll an attack though, no?
Yeah, you need to roll
Yeah.
an attack.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I hated to be that guy. I didn't want to.
Oh, it's all good.
Okay.
Oh,
You
yeah.
take the
You
16
certainly
damage.
Fucking beaned, bro.
It was a
Beaned.
formality. It was a formality to ask with that plus.
You want me to
10.
just re-roll damage or what?
No,
no,
no, that was fine. Perfectly okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So
And
you're
then I'm actually going to
Mm-hmm.
move as well.
Right, you have to
Okay.
try to
you
break
have
it.
to but you
Yeah.
used all your actions.
Oh
You
no, yeah, no, I'm not moving.
used- So with that, I would say now this giant crystal monolith is now it's seen some beatings.
Oh yeah, it is, and
Um,
it's only just beginning. I thought I'd let Drogo know too. You have advantage on dex saving throws as well.
we already did.
I already have.
Although you already
advantage.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
We talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that in our secret meeting.
So yeah, Drogo is now your go, and monster on deck.
If I'm still within reach of the monster, can I still move?
Yes,
Okay, I'll move.
as long as you
Damn.
don't leave his area of
I won't.
thing, and you can walk under his legs because he is gigantic.
I'll go right here. Now I get advantage on my rolls.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Tag team that son of a bitch.
1 out of 3 attacks. The first attack. Oh, rage.
Yes.
Rage.
Rage, fucking
Then-
rage.
$16 hit.
Ooh, that's a good question. Does a 16 hit?
That does not hit. No.
I'll roll my
Oh
advantage on
no.
it. That's gonna
Yeah,
For
like a train.
18, 19,
Yeah, it
2
hits.
rage, 16 bludgeoning, and 5 cold, which should be cut in half. Correct? Or is it cold?
Yeah, no. He's resistant to. It's actually immune to cold damage, and it halves all regular damage.
Wow.
So eight damage total.
Halves all regular damage. So did he get half damage from Pinky's arrows?
Yes.
Just didn't know. And then we're gonna swing again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy seems like Tank Town, USA. Oh, yeah. I think that'll still hit.
17 damage.
Okay.
And my third attack.
That is so cool. I always thought about like, what if you got haste? What
11
would this be like?
damage. Since he's immune to all the
Yeah.
cold damage that I'm doing. So 11
Yeah.
damage.
All right, so that's it's the end of your turn,
Good
correct?
turn.
Yep.
All right,
pretty
now
good
as a
turn.
legendary action on the end of his turn.
Oh yeah, when I rage, I chose tail.
He's going to throw an ice spear at Callus.
Wow, I'm glad he knew who the spellcaster was.
Okay, it's going to be 19 to hit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't even ask.
Quick
Don't even
question. I do
ask.
have one question about this because I have a feat that is Sentinel, and it says creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you, even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach. So does that mean that they're
get to
going
attack,
to I
yes.
provoke them?
Oh, so it's like an actual taunt. So he gets disadvantage on any attacks that he makes on anybody but you.
Okay, is that what it means? Okay.
So
okay.
Usually,
basically,
yeah.
you get it if he
Wasn't
attacks
sure.
if he attacks someone else, you get a chance to attack, and he gets And if he tries to break away, you get to
Yeah.
attack.
Link the spell and then or the
I got you.
ability so I can see what it says because some are different.
I hate how this asshole knew to get me. You even said he wasn't even like alive. Like, how does he know?
Yeah.
The magic, he's drawn to the magic, my guy.
Yeah, I was afraid you were gonna say that.
That's how I be, dude.
It's how it be. It makes the most sense for him.
That's what I
Sentry's
have
fucking
listed for
great.
Yeah.
No, I was curious. Like, does it mean that I'm provoked by him and he only attacks me, or does it just mean like?
No, it means that it
Creature can't move.
you can use a reaction to do a melee weapon attack against him if he attacks somebody else.
Yeah. So like you
So
can
you
attack
get
him
that
right now.
attack. Yeah, you get that attack. I mean, you get
Right.
that retaliation, and you get to use your reaction for
And
something.
when you
like-
hit it, its
Yeah.
speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn.
Yeah, when you hit the creature with an opportunity attack. So he's gonna make the attack. He's gonna hit Gallus, but you either
said-
make a
okay.
retribution attack against it because he's
Right.
attacking somebody else within your
Don't
range.
don't roll for damage. I have 3 damage. I don't want to think about how much that hurts. It's I'm
Yeah,
down.
you're definitely dead.
You're gone.
You're out
Okay.
cold. Yeah.
I was about to say, so I
Yeah,
can't use
no, very
deflect
cool.
missiles on him because he's not attacking me.
Ooh,
No.
wait, that's interesting.
Okay.
That's super cool
What?
though. Yeah, but he he reaches back and grabs another, breaks off another piece of his back there and launches like another ballista like a missile at you.
He throws
He-
he throws his butt plug at me.
and he hits you. He hits you hard. You even fly back a little bit after you get hit and just lay there sprawled on the
Oh,
ground.
I'm out of the effect.
Not that far.
You reapplied it.
Aw. I'm like, that'd be so cool if like, yeah, I'm down. But like he saves me from
In the heat of the moment, he just accidentally bumps you out of his spell.
Yeah.
and
And then for Drogo, unfortunately, your next turn is foregone as part of haste. That's the thing we
Why?
talked
it's a
about.
concentration, right?
Oh,
and the
it's not
concentration is-
that. It's just whenever it breaks or it ends, I can't attack for the turn.
Yeah, can't move or take actions until after its next turn. So basically, yeah, your turn is forfeit.
So
Unfortunately,
Callus, because of how his spell works, the spear,
Mhm.
normally you would make a con save for him to siphon. It's called siphon magic. It's like you have to roll against it on your next thing. I guess you're just dead though, so I don't know how that's gonna work. You're not. You'd still be impaled, so I guess next time, if you do end up getting back up and fighting, don't even forget about the siphon magic thing. Okay.
Oh, I'll try to. I'll try to.
I just needed to say it out loud because then I would have
Yeah.
forgotten.
All good.
Vraska,
Alright.
roll your tech.
Well, so after he ends up like just leaving that opening, Vaska ends up just seeing it and just like he's going to do a swipe right at his like the inside of his arm. Oh wait, what do I need to roll for that?
Regular
Attack.
attacks.
Regular attack, yeah. Oh, that hits.
Do it
Yeah.
for
Oh, I'm
me.
sorry. My bad. My bad. I
Gnarly.
didn't think it
No,
was
that's
Either one of them hits, it doesn't matter. Just roll
no.
some damage.
Yeah. You only get one attack, but
How the fuck do you get plus 13 on your attacks? That's what I want to know.
It's
that
an
not
unarmed
right?
monk.
Yeah. I'm unarmed monk. I have
Tabaxi.
what's my dex
Tabaxi
plus
adds.
5.
Ah. Alright, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the damage that you do, I don't think.
Yeah. Plus, it's all getting halved because he's resistant to physical, so he doesn't do a lot of damage. But I mean, he does a lot of hits. So
Ooh, so my shatter did full damage earlier. That's not a lot of damage. but
yes, it
took
did. It did. He
Yeah,
took
that's
full
good.
damage. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, you hit inside. He buckles a little bit, and he readjusts his eyes on you, and now he's ready to make some more attacks. This is still the end of Drogo's turn, by the way. So he's gonna make.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
Legendary.
5.
Okay.
So unless your AC is 12, he did not hit you.
Yeah.
So that's the end of his legendary actions on Drogo's turn. He's gonna go ahead and make his actual turn now. Now he's going to do freezing gaze. Vasca, I need you to make a dexterity save, please.
Freezing gaze on me? Okay, gotcha.
Freezing gaze. Nice. So as someone who is quick on his feet, you see the warning signs glow in his eyes, and then you do a little cat-like twirl backflip right out of the beam. The red, almost fiery beam that leaves a trail of red crystals behind it seems to miss you. Goes boom, went up the cliff and then out into the sky. It readjusts, falls back on its knee, and swings around with its blade-like arm for another attack, which is going to be a natural 20.
Ooh, yeah, no, I don't got a armor class for that. 15.
Yeah. It's going
And
to
with
be
no armor, that kind of definitely doesn't help.
28 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, that's hot. Only had 9 health,
Jesus.
so.
Yeah, you're down.
Oh.
I'm about to say, you don't even want to know how
Is,
much
is
cold
there
damage you
negative?
got.
Is there negative?
No.
No.
You're lucky yours
You're
have been
done.
cleanly cut in half.
You're done. Sit down.
Yeah,
Poor boy.
literally just smacked, broke my neck, and
And then it'll throw one last ice spear at well, I mean, one thing of standing in front of it that's up is pink. So
Oh, that'll be good. I'm sure Pink will live through that. This is not TPK waiting to happen. I'm absolutely with you on that. That's how I feel as well. Yeah, straight up.
I rolled a 4, so you're safe.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Do it again though, because he missed. What the hell was that?
Yep. Well, you feel the wind blow your hair as the ice spear whizzes by you and flies off into God knows where.
Tails a small bunny on the way.
And with that will be the end of the monster's turn, and now we are at
I think I'm on deck, right? I'm
Relic.
up now.
It's Relic. Yep, it's your go.
Relic,
Okay,
you
so-
still have that bunny right next to
Yeah,
Vasca.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I can move it or yeah,
Yeah.
I'll move the bunny over to Vasca as my bonus action. And roll a 1d6. That's okay, 6 plus 7, so 13.
Vasca, you're back up again.
13, you're back up.
can't
13
believe how
health.
much you love me.
I'm just trying to keep you guys alive, for goodness sakes. Jeez
Yeah.
Louise.
If somebody at least brings
Sorry,
me
I
up,
got
I
you.
will fireball that mother trucker.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
I mean,
That
that's
will be
fine.
good.
So I'll just go ahead and use my action to cast Healing Word on you.
Thanks.
And I'll use that as a level 2 spell. No, I'll just do a level 1.
Level 1 is
so it's
still good. You have a big
yeah.
modifier to that.
So that would be 8 HP
Yeah.
for you. And then
8 HP is enough.
that's me. I'm stuck on the crystal still.
You revived me for more health than I had when I
You
took the
know-
initial damage. So
You know how lucky you guys are to have such a flex roll character.
Well, yeah, since
Absolutely.
we don't have
For
our
real.
healer with us.
Our actual healer isn't here, exactly. So I've
Yeah.
had to kind of sub.
Uh-huh.
I'd much rather prefer to be a bear and break out of this, but then we would all be dead. So
yeah, bear with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Just note, whenever Kuja does come back, that makes my job even harder for finding engagements, and it's going to be even crazier. So good luck.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
So with that, being the end of your turn, Vasca, it is now your go.
I don't think I did my unarmored defense correct for my AC. I'm just looking at it now as I'm closing
Oh
everything out.
no. I
Yeah,
hate
I'm
looking
looking
at my
at that.
features and realizing I had just the thing.
Yeah,
Goes
I'm
off
like,
of your
oh, my
strength
AC equals 10 plus my dexterity modifier, which is 5, and then
and
my
your
wisdom, which is
constitution.
4.
It's like when we were
Oh,
talking to the druid, and I was
okay.
like, "How do I communicate with this guy?"
What is your AC, Vasca?
It's 15 right now. I wouldn't have survived that last one anyways. That
Yeah, it was
Still
a
a nat
nat
20,
20.
but yeah.
It was a nat
Yeah.
20. That brutal, dude. This guy does
Probably
so
could
much
have
damage.
survived some of the other ones, I think, maybe. Oh,
He
well.
hits like a truck, dude.
Yeah.
You get advantage
Your
on your
turn.
attacks, Vasca.
Dude, he's looking at you right now.
Oh.
Yeah, well, no, I'm across from you, so you get advantage on attacks.
Yeah, you do on all melee attacks because you guys are flanking.
Okay, so since I didn't
Neat.
do my correct way of fighting last time, where I do a basic attack and I do a basic attack and I can do another basic attack, I just used flurry of blows and stopped. I'm going to do that this time. Actually, I wanted to ask, the patient defense, that one dodge action, and they're looking at me and they attack me. Does that mean I can try and dodge out of the way of that? Or does that just mean so that way I can try and run away?
Can spend 1 point to take the dodge action as a bonus action. Okay, so dodge adds.
It's on your turn.
It adds AC, doesn't it? Or what does it do?
I'll
His
look
dodge?
So
real
the
quick.
dodge, it means that attacks against you are made with disadvantage, and if
That's
they
it.
had advantage, then it is canceled out.
Yeah, it's just a straight roll.
it-
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Which is
Gotcha.
good. Yeah.
it's fat. Yeah.
Makes 2 attacks takes the lesser.
No, it says dodge. When you take a dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks at the start of your turn. Any attack rolls made against you has disadvantage, and if you
Yeah.
attack
So you
your
just said.
dex saving throws
Yeah,
have
yeah.
an advantage also.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Nope,
You
and
lose the
only for your-
this benefit if you are impacted. So,
Hey, yo.
Okay. I got you. All right,
incapacitated.
then.
There we
So
go.
we're going to actually
you're
just
good.
try and do as much damage and get this man knocked out as soon as we can. So we're going to go on ahead, hit him with an attack, and then that's going to be followed up with a flurry of blows where I use another key point. So 1, 2, 3.
The last one
Damn,
might
dude,
not.
good
The last
roll.
one
No,
might not.
17
But
hits because Pinky's 17 hit. So
oh, very
Ooh, so that's
nice.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh. Mhm.
his hit point is 17. 16 does
So
not
it's
hit because I missed it.
15 damage. With it being halved, because it's 31 and then halved is down 1 is 15.
Well, no, it is 6, 6, and then 5
Okay.
because you
So
round
it's
up.
17.
Yep.
Okay.
On damage, yeah, run low on. Yeah. Either way,
Oh, yeah. That's better.
so
Oh wait, he
Mm.
critted on one of those. One's double the damage. It's 22
Mm.
is
because he
yeah.
got advantage.
Oh.
So it's just
nice.
11. Yeah, that's regular.
Nice.
All right, so since this is what I was talking about, I was trying to find it. Here we go, and then I'm going to use another key. Can I use another key point or no?
Using a
Do it.
key is a bonus action. You can only use one key.
About
Yeah,
section, you can
Oh,
just use
okay.
one. Yeah. 'cause
You know
those
what?
are
Hold
good.
up. Let me.
But you did your damage stuff. Yeah. So like you already used your bonus action, which is like for the flurry of blows to get that extra 9 in or 9 halved or
And
whatever.
how many key do you have?
Left, I
It-
have
it's-
13.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you
It's
start with
1
5.
per monk level. Yeah.
Plus your proficiency bonus. Plus
Pretty
your
rad.
wisdom modifier. Oh, that's a key save. Oh wait, hold on. I thought I had this. All right, I'll just do one more unarmed strike then.
I thought you did 3 though.
You already did 3.
Yeah, so you did like 2
So I used the
normal and then
flurry
your
of
bonus
blows.
action. Yeah, so I thought
So
you already used your flurry of blows.
Am I
'cause
messing
there were
everything
3
up?
No, you
But
so we were just saying
Yeah,
no, okay, you've been doing
yeah,
great. We were
so
just
yeah.
saying that you already did your 3 attacks. And you get 2 for your attack action and flurry of blows, which you did use before for another unarmed claw strike. That's how you got that 9 along with the 2 11s.
gotcha,
Let's see.
gotcha. And then
He,
when it with a
he gets an extra attack, so you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take an extra attack. So for his bonus action, if he pops a key and it's an ability for a key action, then he can have 4 attacks because he gets his attack, his extra
Plus
attack,
an
and then he
extra attack.
pops a key that lets him have extra attacks. Yes, he can have 4 attacks.
yeah,
Correct.
the
Sicky.
key point is that flurry of blows, which gives me those 2 extra attacks.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Do you roll one? Oh yeah. So you did the first 3, then this is your 4th one. We roll damage on that one.
That's a 20, and then we got the 4 for that.
Yeah. Yeah, like with the half. Yeah.
That's an 8, so with the half it'd be 4.
Nice. Okay. Go ahead and do flavor, if you will.
Okay, yes. So with that, after just feeling a revitalization, I do a quick little glance back. I believe it was Relic that healed me, right?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Just give him a little thumbs up and glint in the eye, and then turn back around, and I just like barrage of just claws, just 4 crazy strikes in places that look like weak points to the body.
You only have 7 left. You've
7
already
key?
no, you've lost 2 lives now. You have 9 lives. You only got
Oh.
2 left. 7 left.
Damn.
So
That'd be
I would say
interesting.
Hey, I mean, you only live 7 times once, so
as the monster looks more and more ragged, and with that, I would say the final blow, the where the arm connects to the torso is completely blown off and falls to the ground. Now, this one doesn't seem to be going back. He doesn't seem to be picking up another one. He looks a little bit more dim than he did before, and you get the sense that, well, you're winning. Now, as this happens, and would take a legendary action, he's going to do shower of ice. Let's see.
As he's just like taking a piss on us, and in this frozen tundra, it's just freezing.
ice
an
and
attack.
rain.
In a 15-foot radius around him, it will do. You have to do a what is it? A wisdom check, or no? I think it's
think-
con.
I
Would
think
be a
I'm safe.
DC? What-
I look safe. Hope I'm safe.
Does he frolic like Elsa? While
It is
he
a wisdom
casts the
save.
flare?
Let
Let
it
it
go.
I mean, with one arm, obviously, but
So that'd be Vasca and Drogo. Make a wisdom save, please.
Oh,
God,
you're
you're
a
rolling
monk.
good tonight.
God
You
damn.
crit.
On fire,
you
dude.
crit. I mean, you don't
Man.
quite crit for
I
one,
crit
but like,
save.
yeah.
He's like the
All
goose in
right.
that video where he like stands in the air, like throws his arms out, and all the arrows miss him.
Like
Like
monks are supposed to be good in wisdom too, so I imagine you just meditate through that, and you just like let it flow past you, let it go,
I'm doing a little
let
dance
everything,
around it.
Let it
let
I'm doing a little
everything,
dance
Let it
around
let
it.
everything go. Free your thoughts, free your mind. Just let it
Demonetized.
all
Just
go.
a deep breath, close my eyes, and just hear as it's coming down. Light little twitch in the ears, and just ants as each of them start raining around me.
Completely ignores it.
I'm gonna come. Don't come.
Droga, you are you lose all opportunity attacks, or you lose your reaction, and you take 21 points of cold damage, as well as you can only take one action. You do not get a bonus action on your turn.
Is
You are
this
now
like
chilled
a
to the bone.
physical damage or?
It's cold damage. A wave of chilly air and magical essence permeates the air around him and causes severe freezing.
It's a
Gotta
really
fireball
cool
that
monster.
dude.
Oh yeah, he's a really cool monster. A really bad guy.
Oh yeah, he's whooping
Am I
butt
With
right
under-
now.
that, does that mean since Drogo was hit, I can do another counterattack?
I think you just get one reaction.
You
That was
technically get a reaction.
that wasn't really an attack towards anyone. It was just an ability.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Plus, it was a legendary action as well. So I mean, it's not like an attack. I would say so. I would say that really doesn't
Gotcha.
apply here. But
Okay, no worries. I was
that
just
would
asking,
go.
just to check.
Indeed,
Yeah,
indeed.
we want to beat the shit out of this thing, so I don't blame you for asking.
Now that was Vasquez's turn. Now we're up to Jordy. It is now your go.
All right. Well, I already told you guys the game plan. I don't really have to do a whole bunch of flavor, but as the things eyes start to dim, I'm going to try to melt this thing entirely. So pitter patter, let's get at her. I'm just gonna check the damage. Yeah, so 3rd level spell. It's gonna be a dex saving throw. If you wouldn't mind, and the thing is, it's in a huge radius, but I'm just gonna put it like the corner of it, so it's like doesn't hit my allies. Like it'll be able to take the damage, and I won't have to include you guys in the blast. That'd be
Alright.
awful. Yeah. Let me know what the
Drogo,
dex is.
Drogo will be fine. You can get him in the blast. Yeah.
I don't want to blow you up. I already took away your
The
attack
question
with
is,
haste.
like, you haven't
21.
explained what you're trying to do. Are you doing a fire blast or?
Oh no, for sure, it's fireball. It's all good. And you said it was a 21?
21.
21. Well, it's gonna take half of this. I'm gonna roll 8d6.
Jesus Christ.
Does
It's
he real
fireball.
quick? Is he cold? Does he take more damage since he's
So,
ice
He
enemy?
takes double
I don't-
damage. He takes double damage from fire. Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Goodbye.
this is gonna be interesting because he also isn't gonna take the half that he did from so it's gonna be like 4 times normal damage, like physical damage that we've I'm just
Yeah.
gonna roll 4d6 2 different times. Okay.
Christ.
So same amount, and that's that times 4. So 17 times 4 is 40, and then 14.
Hey, you don't gotta do all
Six-
the math. How you want to do
He-
it?
He's dead.
That's
There
how
it
you want
is.
to do it.
So so keep in mind. So I still have this ice sphere in my chest, right? And I wake up from consciousness, ice holding me down around me as well, because like when I was hit, I went prone, so I'm prone, 0 movement speed, so I can't actually stand up. So from a prone laying down on my back, I call a fireball down on this creature, and I wanted to think of some cool catchphrase or something, but
Something cool.
I'm just yeah, something cool. Yeah, I was
Smell
trying
the
to think of
fresh
something cool.
grass,
And,
come!
yeah.
Very nice.
Oops, wrong spell.
I just yeah.
You blast
Yeah,
it away in
I
a giant
call
ball of fire. There you go.
yeah. Yep. I melt him away without much ado, and I'm laying down 8 hit points and just staring at this puddle of a monster that laid before us. Why did you have to take away my big moment? My name is Jeff. Very nice.
Oh, so
I want you
good.
to be my wife.
Well,
Yeah.
now completely eviscerated, blown to smithereens by the world's craziest fireball. The giant crystal ice monster is now just crystals on the ground.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Drogo says to Twinkle Fingers, saying, I didn't know you could do damage. Haven't seen you do anything on this whole journey so far.
I gave you haste when you wanted it. I could have fireballed
Haste?
twice.
Well, I meant on our last fight that we were fighting, you couldn't fight.
I
You
was
kept on missing
only
your attacks.
I was only doing firebolt because I was really thinking like, oh, I don't know how gritty this adventure is gonna be and if we're gonna get a long rest. And I wanted to ensure that we had some of the bigger stuff up. I didn't want to
Well,
blow a fireball
Relic's
right
gonna
away.
go over and collect the anything that looks valuable. If there's any like core crystals,
All
that
right.
might be.
I gotta roll. Hold on.
Also, does the effect end? Am I able to actually stand up now?
Yep.
Yeah, the magic dispels, and you're easy to.
I
pull free.
stand up and kind of like jump in place a little bit, kind of moving my arms, trying to warm up because damn, I'm cold.
Let's just say Drogo
And
is
try to
like,
get my blood pumping.
Drogo is haggard, bleeding profusely from all orifices.
Lol. Oh no.
I moved the rabbit spirit over to you. So there you go. You can get whatever.
You
think we
get
had-
one more heal off of it, right?
I have 1 plus my my spell
Sure.
modifier heals.
Yeah.
Oh.
So a lot. But
Dang.
it's like
MVP,
it's basically like
Relic
Yeah.
for this fight.
No, for sure. Yeah, I took away your action, and then I got to steal the kill with the fireball. But Relic was the one who saved pretty much everybody.
I ran
You
up
said
and
you were-
charged Pinky.
You said
Okay,
you were
you guys can
looking
take-
for
You-
stuff, right?
You did. That was very heroic. You
Yes.
gave up the ability to have all damage with your rage.
You
order
sacrificed
to
your
save him.
rage to bring me back to life.
Yeah, I was selfish and I just cast Shatter on it
Because
because
I
I thought
helped
it
you
was
pay
gonna
for
do
that
my.
shield at the very beginning.
Yeah, I think.
well,
I think
Shatter
that could be-
Shatter did like a disadvantage to it too. I think we.
Yeah.
That. I
Oh yeah.
remember, but-
Yeah, it had disadvantage like for like the damage that it took. Yeah.
Yeah, Vasca, I went right behind him because I knew you were going to be doing a flurry of blows. I'm like, he might want advantage on attacking. Same with me.
My man, you were absolutely right. I appreciate you for that.
I was just
I
like,
was. See, at first I was like, dang, I think this sentinel only has a range that I need to stay within, and then I like re-looked it back up, and I was like, no, I don't see anything about a range. It just says anybody that attacks somebody else. But I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, if he like does a range attack on somebody or like melee attack on anybody else.
See, the only other thing that I didn't think of, well, that I did think of, just like right in the middle of this, was like, oh, what about that like deflect missiles? If he like throws it at somebody else, then I can just like try and deflect it back at him, or just try and catch it or something. But I was like, nah, that only works with me.
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
attacked.
let's just
So I
say
was like,
Use it to
Iowa
your
is
defense.
like down to 3 health out of 60.
Y'all, I did
You were real
68
close.
damage. I did 68 damage on it. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, that was insane.
Drogo can't
Um,
die.
It was at like 30 something. It was getting real low, and then I was like, I don't think it's making it through the next round of combat. Then you said you're doing fireball. I was like, oh
Oh,
no.
it's done.
It's like that's
mean-
And, like,
it.
Again, I had the ice spear in me, had already been down, like couldn't move for shit. Right? This thing was fucking wrecking us. So like to get that fireball off at the end just felt good.
It was a good way to
needed
deal.
to perish.
Well, it's a good way to kill a regenerating creature too, because it's just an explosive amount of damage to finish it off.
Absolutely.
Well, I want to let you know that guy was a challenge rating 5. I didn't nerf anything actually, and it was I added legendary actions too, so you guys are some beefy fellas right now.
Yeah, we did good. I mean, again, only with the healing that we got from Drogo and Relic, but
Not having rage when I got hit hurt so bad. It like knocked
Yeah.
2/3 of my
it hurt
health
me
away. I was
too.
like,
Now you know how it feels for me. I get hit by everything. Anything that's thrown at me, I get hit.
Yeah, but you have like 3 like full life bars.
Assuming I can get to them, but I was using
You're a
spells
boss.
this time.
You are a boss yourself.
Yeah, you're lucky that everybody was kind of in front of you, and I was
Yeah.
trying to like think of ways for him to attack you too, but I was like, He just wouldn't. I mean, like Callus draws the magic, so he obviously
Right.
he's gonna see the magic.
And
He's gonna be drawn to that.
my spells are discreet too. The healing word is psychic.
Yeah.
If I can do it, I will do it psychically. And then obviously the rabbit's not a very huge threatening presence. So
I was
kind of like a
behi-
small little flicker.
I was behind him, hitting him in the butt cheeks with my hammer, like bam, bam, bam. It's
Oh,
like,
you were
hey,
hammering away
hey,
at his butt.
look at me.
See, now that we have Vasca, you're more of a damage dude. Like yeah, you're tanky, but I think Vasca probably. I don't think he's like as tanky, but he has a taunt at least.
Sentinel.
Yeah.
Sentinel's not a taunt. It just
Yeah,
makes
but
him
it's
automatically attack.
retaliate. Yeah,
Right.
but it's an incentive for him to attack.
Well,
Yeah,
that
Vasca
was
did
what I was
Fury.
gonna go for, like with my thing, but I decided to go with Crusher because I get +2 strength, and whenever I get a crit, I get advantage on my rolls with my hammer, bludgeoning.
Sick. Plus the hammer's pretty badass. The one that I gave you. Either way, with that, Relic, you did need to
Get some
do
loot.
an investigation roll, please.
All right. 1 sec.
I did my calculations. Well, you don't find shit.
Nope.
I do an Arcana check on it.
Sure.
Oh, that was
Hell yeah.
great.
And oh, that's cool. You find fucking nothing. Sorry, bud.
You only healed
I
everybody and
did-
saved the game,
I-
but
I did the wrong one. I meant to do Arcana. Arcana's the one that I meant to do, and that I didn't do very
I
well.
feel like you should have done perception.
I
Look, man.
wanted. Yeah. No. I
feel
said
like in this
called my
Because you
shot.
rolled a 22 on that one.
I
in this
know.
Well, I-
economy,
look-
that crystal monster should have some gold on it. I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, Callus, I would allow your perception roll. I know you didn't need to do it, but one other person can do a check normally. So usually, how the rule goes is if something is happening and somebody is trying to roll a skill check on it, you can either do it together as an advantage, or one person can roll once and the other person can roll on theirs as well.
With the
So
other,
two
yeah.
people can roll once. Yeah. So with that, I would say that that perception is valid and that is fine. Far as the Arcana goes, you just get a general sense that it was made from the same kind of crystal stuff that the other crystals seem to be made out of. This one seems to be special, of course. And upon inspection, you didn't roll fantastic. But you do see like there is like almost like a construct on the inside, like somebody might have made this. You don't know if it was like a sentinel, or you don't know if this was just something that ended up escaping and just became aggressive, or it could just be some denizen out here in the wastes. Either way, that's kind of what you see. But upon your further inspection on this being, you do see that one of the crystal skulls is, well, undamaged, and is now added to your inventory as, well, it's a magical crystal skull.
I was gonna say, what kind of a skull do you have, Drogo?
I have a gold one.
A gold one. Interesting. Okay.
Hey, Pinky.
All right.
Sending you something
Okay.
about your ice toad, your attack. Basically,
Oh, word.
cold aura is its trait, and it says at start of the turn, then 5 feet of the toad takes 3 1d6 cold damage.
Well, you would have done 0 damage to this boyo, but
Yeah.
it's good. It's good in general. It's good to know going forward.
3 6
Would have healed him.
No. I will send you to Jesus. There was something I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I don't disagree with anything you described, but I did roll a 17 on it, so I didn't roll bad. Like I rolled about as good as I could have, but yee.
Well, that's tonight's adventure.
Yeah.
I was hoping we would do a little bit more, but let's say pretty successful beginning of the dungeon, guys. Congratulations. And yes, you are kind of now in a dungeon. It's not there yet, but it's the beginning of said place.
Right, we're not
Um,
safe here, really anywhere.
Nope, never.
So, is your toad a frost toad or a glacier toad?
It's a frost toad.
I see. He is icy.
Yep.
I didn't really realize this, but Drogo's hammer is ice. The fucking toad is ice. Anything that you guys face that's made of ice negates like half your shit.
Don't
Except
worry, I'm
in-
pretty
Yeah.
fiery
Go
with
to like
my
a
shit.
volcano and fight shit.
Oh, I still have my silver clawed hammer too, so if I need it.
Nah, I know.
Yeah.
But I mean that
You-
that hammer is
you
just good all
wanted-
around.
Yeah, you wanted to use the newer weapon.
It still did a shit ton of damage without the frost damage.
Mm.
It's like, oh, and I get 2 rage damage? Okay.
Fortunately, my wild shapes get magic damage at level 6, so
That is pretty cool.
You know
useful.
what would be great though, guys? If
Hmm.
somebody had any extra potions.
I do have extra
I know
potions.
I do. I still have
'Cause
some
I
potions
have
for sure.
No potions.
We
I came
can-
into all of this with nothing.
Yeah, I have potions for sure.
Except
But for
gold that I
now,
try to
at
hassle
least
off you guys.
we can try to finagle a short rest now or next session, and we can expend some of our hit dice.
Oh, we're gonna be doing a
get some
long
of our health
rest
back.
after this one because we have to rest, most likely, right?
At least
Yeah,
a short rest.
I mean, that rabbit healed me up to full health, so. I need
Yeah.
my key points back though, so.
Yeah, if we do a short rest, I should be able to. And like, I only need 4 hours for a long rest, truth be told. But like, if we do a short rest instead, I can expend some hit dice, and we can just keep moving.
I have 6 rages built.
In that fucking ring that
I
I
have
gave you.
3 in the ring because the ring can only hold 3, and then I have 3, so I've never had to use the ring.
What's the name of the ring? Ring of No Nut November?
If that's the case, you should just use it all the time, even if it's gonna get not if it's gonna get canceled, I guess.
Well,
but-
I can't use it all the time because I already have rage counter, so it's like it just sits there doing nothing, waiting for me to need to use the rage.
Right.
Did you give it to Vasca and Vasca gets rage?
Oh, I
think
don't-
so.
You need at least 1 point in Berserker, but yeah. Or Barbarian.
So I wanted to ask you
if
this,
you dip,
Grimace.
yeah.
Once we level up, you want us to just stay single spec, or can we go?
Ah, do whatever the fuck you want. That's all up to you.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
just making sure to make it easier. Your first campaign, or
Ah,
make
dude,
it
go
hard
fuck.
on your ass with Hexblade.
I'm about to unleash the can whoop ass on y'all in this part.
Well, once I hit level 6, I'll go 1 into Warlock and become a Hexblade. Then I get a Frost Aura that gives me more AC, and if you attack me, it deals damage. And gives me more
Sticky.
health.
Some
Yeah,
more
the armor of Agathis.
Well,
Yeah.
just note that the stronger you get, the stronger your enemies get as well.
Well,
Mm.
oh, there is this meme. It was just some anime character. It says, when you're a barbarian and you're trying to be stealthy and kick in a door, and it kicked back the whole wall and says, when you're too strong for the campaign. The barbarian, you just see the wizard and the NPC looking at you like, really? So it's like a building.
Praise God,
So
dude.
you basically kick the whole building back, and it's just like you didn't do anything but push the building back.
Freaking Borat.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so glad that they did this. Ah, so
Surprised
great.
it took this long.
Dude, I know, right?
I think they would have done that a long time ago.
We're gonna try a new vape juice tonight.
I love you. Repeat it.
I just love that one. That one's just so good.
my name is Jeff. Oh, holy shit, dude! I love it.
That was fun. Thanks for the game.
Good shit. Yeah, this is a really good match.
He fucking knocked down 2 people instantly when we walked into
Dude.
battle. It's like, what the
God,
fuck?
right?
I was just
I'm
like,
not even shitting you. I was trying to push the boundaries as hard as I could push them because I was like, all right, I need to know how strong these motherfuckers are. I know they got a bunch of new shit, and I
New
know the healer's not
characters.
here. Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna put like because this is the staging point. I need to know how strong you are because I have to make the dungeon, and I haven't made the dungeon yet. So that was crazy. And I thought you guys were gonna have a really tough time with that, and you guys actually kind of kicked its ass. So like it's about to be like y'all about to shit your britches.
Well, let's just say it was a bit rough. Like I didn't know what was
Oh, I know.
happening, so I was
Monster-
like,
But with
Really?
That
Kuja,
monster.
Healing.
you know what I mean? But with
I mean, y'all
Kuja,
healed me. Y'all healed me. Y'all were great.
Yeah, I'm just saying if the healer
coach.
went down at some point, we would have probably all died.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that much of a kick its ass situation.
yeah.
but I was saying like if Kuja was there, you guys would have
Oh yeah, yeah. If Kuja was
whooped its
there,
ass. Yeah.
Yeah, that monster pushed the boundaries of my stomach. That monster fucked my wizard's ass. Really, really did.
Hell yeah.
My name is Jeff. I'll
Don't
always
come.
laugh at that. I can never not laugh at my name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
It was like
My
a 6-month
manager's
period where I said that like 100 times a day.
my manager's name is Jeff, and
Oh,
we
so
have
good.
this gag with it, like my coworkers and I, who are servers, where we say it about as loudly as we can without him hearing it. And so far, he hasn't said anything to any of us. So either he's heard it and he doesn't care, or we've done it like stealthily
Or your
enough.
manager doesn't know what that means.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah. My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff.
Oh
So
god, I
fun.
love it so much, dude. Oh, amazing.
Always a good meme.
You
21
didn't
Jump
find
Street.
anything, Relic, Bobby, because the wizard melted it all away.
I kind of didn't want to say anything, but that's like part of Fireball is it like destroys
Oh,
evidence
and
whatnot.
he used
Yeah.
Shatter to destroy all inanimate objects that he had, so it's not like we could get anything from it. You might want to think
Oh, I
about
got
that next
the
time
skull
you use
from it.
Shatter.
Well,
True.
I didn't really. I was hoping to shatter the skulls actually because I thought that might be some of the
Oh, it
the
was its
source of
head.
its life.
Oh well, it is a source of its life, but it's not an inanimate it's not an inanimate object. It's
It's a part of it.
yeah,
It was
it's part of its
well,
being.
it was non-magical. That was the part of it. It was the
Well, it
if
was
it was
magical.
non-magical. Yeah. But like if it wasn't to be, and it
Yeah.
was. Yeah, my wizard didn't know that exactly on a glance.
So next
Yeah,
time,
fuck it up.
please don't shatter enemies because we might want the loot.
Praise God, baby.
That's the best part. Praise
Know what I'm
God,
saying,
baby.
Mama?
Dude, Theo Fawn's hilarious. He's so like trailer trash. It's
Dude,
hilarious.
it's so good though. He's so good. He needs some milk. Oh shit.
I saw that video on WorldStar with the he needs some milk, and the video is so confusing because she says it like at a point where it doesn't make sense. Like as he's like already falling down, like she says it like I
That
forget.
the whole thing is she
Looks
said it
so
before.
weird.
If you watch the
Yeah.
full video, she says it
Yeah.
before because she's on something that you digest. The mojo is what she called it. And if you drink milk, it'll help break it up. She said, "Get him some milk. They're getting him a drink. He needs some milk." And then when he fell on the ground, he needs some milk.
You need some milk.
Piss on me is crazy. Piss on me is just absolutely insane.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
Lord.
thank you everyone for coming out to our stream tonight. We'll be doing it next Monday.
At a
Probably
way
try to
more
do a little
reasonable
bit
time.
earlier. Yep. And then
Way more
we'll,
reasonable time, I swear to God.
we'll do our best.
Nice.
Thank you guys.